Hey, you dorks, this is Gunnar Hansen, Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and you are listening to The Dorkening.
Hi, I'm Brian Johnson, and although you probably accidentally stumbled across it and have no idea why you're watching it, you are in fact watching The Dorkening.
Hello, this is Tom Kenny, voice actor, the voice of the Ice King on Adventure Time, and SpongeBob SquarePants. Meow. Oh, Gary the Snail, too. Hey, guess what you're filling your eye holes and ear holes with? The Dorkening! Oh, I love the Dorkening. Very popular in Ooh. And Bikini Bottom.
Hi, I'm Lou Ferrigno. You're watching The Dorkening. And you know what? You don't like me when I get angry, so don't get me angry. You better keep watching The Dorkening.
Hey guys, this is Felissa Rose, and you're watching The Dorkening.
Hey guys, it's Courtney Palm. We're shooting Death House, and you're watching The Dorkening.
This is Anthony Michael Hall, and you're watching The Dorkening. Stay tuned. My friend's going to show you what entertainment's all about, baby.
The Dorkening.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
What? It's Thursday and we're doing a show. We got an awesome show scheduled for you today on the Dorkening and Creator Spotlight, and also we can say this could be a still token win because we have Benjamin with us. How's it going, sir?
What's happening, man? What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. Thank you for joining us on this special night.
Oh, you know, you dragged me out of the nursing home, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
They ran out of fucking pudding, so I had nothing better to do.
Powerful Brandon. How's it going, sir?
Pretty well so far. Let's see how the rest of the show goes.
It's gonna be a blast.
You got high expectations.
And we have the awesome Velvet Joker. How's it going, Rich?
Good evening, gentlemen. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing great, especially since we have such an awesome guest. So tonight on a very special creator spotlight, you may know our guest from Howard Stern or Opie and Anthony. He's a comedian, an actor, a writer, a producer, and now a podcaster with shows such as Levy Land on Syndicate Radio TV, and I know I said that wrong, the Miserable Men Show and the LCK Show. We welcome the very venerable Reverend BOB Levy. How's it going, sir?
What's up, man? It's good to be awake now. I mean, I can't believe I'm sleeping at 9 o'clock. My wife comes in and goes, "You got? I've been waking you up for an hour and a half now," and then I blame her, of course. So I mean, but it's great to be here, you know. So now I'm gonna have to deal with her when I get off because of the fact I was an asshole for a little while. But hey, man, life is good. What's up, everybody? It's good to be here.
Oh, it's great to have you. Great to have you.
Yeah.
So we definitely have. I got a ton of questions. I'm sure the other guests have, or other hosts do as well.
I don't have any fucking questions.
No, okay.
That's all right.
No.
You're old like me. Fuck
That's
it.
right. I'm saving all my questions for when we have Bob on our show.
There you go.
You know, the show that I had him scheduled for, and you decided to go ahead and have a fucking heart attack on it.
Wow. Real even effort on the prep for this show.
Oh, sorry, Leo.
No, it's okay. And it wasn't a heart attack. My heart was just out of rhythm. They still had to zap me though. So it was
fucking thing. But I'm glad you're okay because, you know, we need the monkey behind the keyboard.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so the Reverend moniker, where the hell did that come from?
That was Jackie the Joke Man made that up. I was at an open mic, and I just wasn't. I was really dirty, but I couldn't get out of it, so I offended the audience really bad. So for like 10 minutes, and then when he came on stage, the only thing he had to make some kind of comment to make everything seem normal, and he goes, "Hey, how about a hand for the Reverend?" And they laughed at that part. And I learned after that you have to adjust your set a little bit in case you're dying. That was my second time on stage. I was like, it was horrible the second time. The first time was great. Second time, God, I mean, I thought people were gonna hunt me outside and come to my house and burn it down. Wow. It was brutal.
Well, I hear that you definitely, it makes you a better comedian, failing and you rise from it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that fucking great when it happens, though.
Exactly.
It's not like, oh, well, this is a real learning experience for me, and I'm going to go ponder this. We'll come back with better stuff next time.
Listen, man, he's talking about getting his house fucking burned down. He sounds like he's from Southie.
It's a fucking nightmare.
It is a nightmare. It was a night. It was like this isn't going well, and I'm driving home. I'm going over the bridge, and I'm like, maybe I should stop and just jump the fuck off it. It was unbelievable. It's like the worst feeling. Like you work hard, and you like never want to feel like that. I felt like the fat chick at the prom, just sitting there going, "Huh? Hey, remember me?"
I don't know, man. Some of those fat chicks at the prom actually got laid. So
well, they do these days. They're in fucking magazines. What the hell happened to us? Now
fat and easy are mutually exclusive, but there is a Venn diagram where the two meet. I get it.
Now, Bob, which is worse? Is it that feeling worse, or Danny Bonaducci punching you in the face?
No, that was nobody can. You don't get hurt. You know what I mean? I can't be knocked out. I've been married 4 times. I can take pain. You know what I mean? But it's an emotional pain that hurts you. It's the emotional. It's like not being. Imagine going to a place like a party and everybody's like, "Hey," and you're like, "Hey," and then by the time you leave, you're like, "I'm just gonna sneak out when everyone's in the bathroom." That's about what it felt like. It was like nobody wants nothing to do with you because when you don't do your job, it's the worst. But now. I've never had it happen since that night. Now I'm lying, but I know not to. I'm ready every time, no matter what, because it's so embarrassing. It is the worst feeling you'll ever get, and believe me, I've had many.
Wow. So how did you get started in comedy?
It was simple. I had nothing else. I was playing in bands, and I didn't want to practice all the time. I wanted to be down at the Jersey Shore. We got a house and bang chicks. So I figured I hung out at this bar in Staten Island, and my job was basically if somebody came in, like people came in that we didn't know, I would bust their balls so they wanted to fight us. So and then we get into brawls with them afterwards. And then my friend said one night, he goes, "You're pretty good at this. You're pretty funny. You should try comedy." And we were listening to Howard, and Jackie had the open mic in West Orange at Rascals, and we tried it, and it worked. I mean, 2 years I was headlining after that one mess of a show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, so you mentioned Howard. So you were on 46 episodes of Howard Stern On Demand from 2006 to 2008. How did that come about?
That was just basically Casey Armstrong started to do comedy, and he was working with Jim Florentine, and Jim started telling him about me, and then Howard heard about the blue cheese bit at the end, eating the girl's ass, and I called in, and then the Meanest Listener contest came with the roasting, and I won that thing, and from there it's like it was gold. I mean, it was unbelievable. I was like, this is the greatest thing to be on the biggest radio show. Out of just from eating a girl's ass, he heard about me. I mean, come on, that's legendary.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, you can't beat that show. You know what I mean? When it was going, it was like amazing. It was so much fun. It was like the greatest day, the greatest. You come home and you feel like God. Then all of a sudden, you're the one getting abused that day, and you come home and you're like, oh, my God, I got to get back on again to fix this, because you never know if you're going to be the victim. It can turn at any time, but it's an amazing feeling.
Wow.
What was one of your biggest highlights? Was it going out with Artie? What was one of your biggest shows? What was your biggest night that you really reflect on and look back and you were like, wow, I was king of the hill that night?
I mean, working with Artie was unbelievable. We worked in front of people, clubs, theaters up until about 5,000 people. I mean, it was amazing when, things were going well. He wasn't like, we didn't know he was, we thought he was drinking, you know what I mean? Then it turned out to be more than that. And I was so fucked up, I didn't realize, but it was like rock stars. We were like Motley Crue with dick jokes. And it was the most amazing thing. But I would say the best thing doing for me was winning the Meanest Listener thing. That was like, it just hit that time. I didn't have to, they knew me right away, the audience. They knew me a lot more than other comedians coming on because of that. And then it just went from sitting in and the appearances, you build up, and it was then having my own shows on there, and writing. It was just the greatest thing. It's amazing.
And how did, because you stopped being with Stern in 2010?
Yeah.
And was there a reason, or was it just they were just going a different direction?
Well, it was like Artie was kind of in the studio, all like laying down on a cot. It got to that point. I was a little upset that it was just like I don't think you should really show somebody, like, people got family, but I understand the show, And I was just gonna leave. It was tough with me. I was going through a tough time there with management more, and I was just gonna leave. I said I'm gonna go on Opie and Anthony. I'm done. And then it got really bad because they were like, well, you're banned from the building because you attacked security. And I'm like, okay, now I can't go on there. It's basically, so I was so badly from my doctor hooking me up with Xanax. My decisions are like, oh, fuck you, and then by the time this ended, I ended up threatening him. I threatened Howard to kill him and his wife. So that wasn't a good idea. So,
no, I guess not.
No, so I basically had the NYPD Blue come to my house like weeks after at night, and all of a sudden the whole street like lights up because they have their cars, my cars from here, and they just like they're questioning me, and I'm like, dude, I was like, I was trying to get his attention. Well, you got his attention, and I'm like, it's not like old time when you say you're going to kill somebody. It's not like that. It's not like that. You can't even say, I'm going to kill you, meaning I'm going to kick your ass, or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm mad, or whatever the fuck. But, I handle it wrong. And, yeah. And then I had to go to rehab like 6 years after, But it's crazy. When you have all the cops come on the block, and anytime a cop comes, they're like, oh, they're going to Levy's house. I just know it. I know how my neighbors think. But they're cool, But it was crazy. I mean, I'm in comedy. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not a drug dealer. And I have fucking the cops here, the FBI involved. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So it was a weird time. And I was fucking going through a weird time then, I must say.
All right. Well, that's definitely a fun story to hold on to.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, man. And I feel bad. I feel bad the way it went down because it wasn't supposed to go down the way. It was supposed to get, hey, let's go talk to him. Let's, hopefully they'll say, hey, come, what's going on? What's going on with you? Because that's how he always was. He's like, you okay? You this? He was caring about everybody, whatever people say. He was always nice to me. And I feel like an asshole coming out like that. But, shit happens at a time and you move on.
Did you ever get to reconnect and just apologize?
No. I don't know if I wouldn't say I'm sorry. I would say I shouldn't have done that. I really don't say I'm sorry. Like, sorry is a bullshit word, I think, because you did it. You can't say you're sorry and just go, oh, okay, everything is forgotten because you said you're sorry. And that's what I teach my son. I go, don't ever say, oh, you didn't do this. Oh, sorry. Don't fucking say you're sorry. Just listen to what I'm saying. You got to learn. And it took me a while to learn, but I did.
Sure. And Bob, doing a little research, knowing that you were coming on tonight, I saw that there was an accident in 2018 that you got hurt pretty bad, and I saw some of the guys were trying to raise some money for you.
Yeah.
How are you doing now, and how badly did you get injured?
Well, I was at a red light. I got smashed from behind into another car, then hit again, and I was okay for a few days, and then I had like a really bad headache, and I started throwing up, and I went to somebody said it might be a concussion, so I went there, and it was concussion. Then everything went, nerve damage, the legs are still a little fucked up on the ankles and that, but it's coming back. I got neck surgery in November, so they're rebuilding me, but I'm feeling like alive again. At one point, I didn't feel like the first year, I was like, this ain't fucking worth it, I'm not living like this. Who the fuck wants to do that? I mean, what are you going to put me in a wheelchair and I'll be on America's Got Talent and everyone will love me? No, I don't want that. I want to be standing and fucking pee. I don't want no flipper arm like everybody on TV now. And everybody's like, oh, he's so funny. No, he's got a fucking flipper arm. That's why he's fucking funny. That's why you're nice to him. God damn it. I'm just a guy with a big dick. Fuck you all. But I'm feeling good.
I'm glad you're feeling a lot better, and I just want to let you know that you were a big part of my 20s and my 30s, and I used to be a huge Stern fan, and I always thought you were hilarious, and you guys going around for the Killers of Comedy, hanging out with the Whack Packers, just great fun.
Wow, yeah, you're younger than me. No,
I really appreciate that. I really have great memories of you.
No, thank you, brother. I mean, it was an amazing time. I mean, that's it. When you look back at it, it's insanity. This was radio. This was like we're going on the road from the radio, and it was like it's everything you can want as a comedian. Everything, anything you wanted was there. It was like you were God to these people, and it was like the weirdest feeling. But it's good either way. You know what I mean? It's like because sometimes you can't make it through that. If I didn't go to rehab and that shit. What are you going to do, What are you going to do? You can't continue. That's why you see all these fucking bands from the 80s, They don't even know what they're doing. They can't do anything anymore because they fucked themselves up so much. But now I got rebuilt. So thank God I got into a car accident to get rebuilt.
Yeah, you're still rolling. You're still doing shows, right?
Oh, yeah. It's coming back now. As soon as things are starting to come back, the virus comes. And I'm like, this is fucking great. I'm cursed. I'm fucking cursed. You know what I mean? I'm like, why is this happening? And then I'm like,
it's all about you, Bob. It was all to get you in trouble.
I had no idea how it had that much power.
Slow you down.
Yeah, he wanted to get me. Imagine if he goes, okay, there he is at a line. He's at the light now. All right, go get the car. Hit him from behind. That would have been fucking weird.
The check's in the mail.
Absolutely. But I'm going to let it on to my compatriots. So thanks so much, Bob. I appreciate your time.
No, this is great. I'm glad that she finally woke me up. What am I sleeping for? It's 9 o'clock. I'm like, you know what I said? This is sad. I get up today. You know, I drive her to work in the morning because she got a job, and somehow I'm part of it now. So I take her to work and pick her up. And I'm like, I'm going to go lay down for a little while. I'm like, what do I got to do? I got to go in the other room and talk to you guys. I'm like, I don't need a nap. And I go lay down, and I fucking fall asleep. And now I'm fucking 9 o'clock. I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, you didn't wake me up. I woke you up 4 fucking times. And I'm like, all right. And I put the gun away.
He's like, it's a fucking podcast. I don't need pants. Just give me a shirt.
I had this shirt on yesterday when I was doing a show. This sucks. I'm like, they're gonna think I'm a fucking roadie for Oasis. God damn it.
We didn't watch that show. It's okay.
No, Oasis, the band, man. I love them. You know. Oh, that show. Okay, you fucking see, I'm still dizzy. That was a good one. You fucking. Okay. It's all right. I'm waking up. I still can't see. I'm like a fucking old dog that just woke up. I'm like walking in the walls.
You don't have to worry about Oasis because your mic's big enough. All I see is the O and the S, so we're good.
Okay, yeah. Look, I'm a sissy.
We're going to stop for a quick second because we have some sponsors here for the network. And, we absolutely love this convention. Terrificon is coming, just in under a month. But you know what? Here's a cool commercial.
Meanwhile, near Terrificon.
I think it's safe to take off the mask.
After you. I insist.
Whoa. I think we're all a little tired of masks. But you know who's not? Cosplayers. They love coming to Terrificon, Connecticut's #1 Comic-Con. There's costume contests. You can meet your favorite TV and movie stars. There's comic book creators. Plus, you could shop for all types of cool stuff and memorabilia.
Sounds like fun.
How would you know?
But if I go, who's going to water my plants?
Hey, bring them along. You know kids under 7 getting free at Terrificon?
It must be nice to do things with your family.
Careful. All men have limits.
Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr.
Wayne? Bruce Wayne? Mr. Wayne? From Gotham City? All right.
Visit Terrificon.com for all your Terrificon needs.
Looks like I'm next, since Mr. Wayne isn't here.
I know who Bruce Wayne is. He's the Incredible Hulk.
Right.
I love Mitch's commercials. And you know what? Speaking of commercials, the Token with the Dead, they have episode 1 available right now. But check this out.
If your world was turned upside down, what would you do?
What the fuck are we gonna do now? Get high.
We are the watching. We are the waiting. We are the remnant, host of vengeful souls forsaken. We'll show no mercy. We'll show no kindness. We'll strip your flesh and
delighted. Promote us if you dare. We would be so delighted. More's a chance to find you with despair. Despair, you're often in despair.
It was more fun that way.
Token with the Dead, episode 1 is available now. Head on over to stilltoken.com and definitely check it out. Yeah, I saw you there, Ben. I saw you there.
I'm fucking shaking my head because I sent you the updated one that says available now on Vimeo, and you're still running the one that says coming out in April.
You did?
No, I did. It's in the Dropbox.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's just say that people should use context clues at this point. It's fucking July, so if it's coming in April,
yeah, but I mean,
come
come on, you're giving people too much credit sometimes.
I mean, I give people too much credit most of the time. That's one of my problems.
You gotta understand, everybody. We lost the whole fucking year, so nobody even knows it's 2021.
That's my
Like,
issue.
what?
I hope too much. All right, like I need to believe that there's not that many idiots out there. Please,
No,
let me
there
just
are.
hold on to fucking that. Christ on a cracker.
Have you been in the world recently?
Who?
Me? You asking if I'm fucking new? Are you for real? All right. Okay, man. I didn't know it was gonna go down like that. No shit. Act like you've been someplace, Brandon. Oh, well, pardon me while I go fuck myself then.
Don't you watch the news? Don't you see what's going on there?
I don't know about you, but this chai shortage is really rubbing my knickers.
Actually, they had it today.
Oh, they had chai.
They did.
All right. That's Leo was able to get his iced chai at Starbucks, guys. So
Yeah.
crisis averted. There is no longer a chai shortage.
I want to know how he drank it through the mosquito net.
Bob, any new Bill Cosby jokes?
And you know what? No, I mean, I'm just laughing that he's out. I mean, this is fucking amazing what's going on in this world. It's unbelievable. Now, okay, hopefully all the women get upset about this and go at somebody else. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, you can't even say you look pretty or something like that. I said it to my wife. I go, you look good today. She goes, I'll fucking nab you in court, motherfucker. You know, it's amazing. Like, you can't say, but like, you know, it's like, people are happy he's out, some people, and it's amazing how it doesn't bother them. This is everything they're against, but it's okay since it's him. So it doesn't make sense what's going on in the world. So I try not to get in trouble. Well, I don't give a shit, because what are they going to do? Cancel me from canceling myself? Fuck them. You know? Come on, bring it on, motherfuckers. I got a new neck.
Two negatives somehow canceling each other out. I fucking dig it.
Exactly. It's like, fucking mind your own fucking business from now on, you know? Fuck y'all, you know? It's like somebody was like, I went to the store the other day and somebody held the door open and I go, 6 feet, motherfucker. And he goes, do you have COVID? I said, no, I'm just a fucking asshole again. So shut the fuck up. You know, stay the fuck away from me. I don't like people. I don't like to go out. I don't like when I'm off. I don't go. People are just, where am I going to go? I'm going to go to a bar and hang out with drunk assholes? Yeah, that'll be fun. You know, I'll sit at home and drink. I'd rather hang out with me. I'm an asshole I can get along with.
I'm an Irish kid from Boston, so like I learned how to drink around a bunch of drunk assholes.
Yeah.
At the age of 6.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
parents were the best things. You know?
Couldn't figure out why my dad's ginger ale tasted weird, not like it did out of the bottle. And then when I was like 15, I realized, oh, that's because it was mostly Seagram's.
I was just gonna say it was Seagram's.
Like he kissed the edge of the ginger ale bottle to the edge of the cup. Just like, oh, that's technically ginger ale in there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 5-year-old Brandon is fucking watching He-Man and fucking puking in the parlor. Sounds like I'm trying to call a fucking dinosaur.
You know, when I was a kid, my grandfather got caught. he'd ride with me on the tractor. I don't know how young I was, but he had his little bottle of schnook, and he'd take a sip, then give me a sip.
Attractive.
Back and forth, back and forth. What's that?
Attractive. Where the fuck you live, man?
I grew up on a farm.
Oh, did you really? See, I always hear that story. You know, I grew up on a farm. I never met anyone that grew up on a farm. I hear the story all the time, but fucking, where was the farm? This is fucking weird shit, man.
Oh, no, it was just small family farm in Connecticut.
You had a dog? What the fuck? I mean, what is a farm, or you had a dog and a cat? What is this?
No. I mean, we had cows, chickens, horses, and stuff like that.
What about the story about the bull? With the bull, and he almost knocked you out, Leo.
Well, I got towed around the field by a bull. Yeah.
Oh, you tried to milk him.
No, actually,
Leo, those are sheep boots, not bull boots.
So what happened
There
was
it is. He's turning red.
my dad was gonna milk the cows, and we had this bull that got real jealous if anybody went near the cows. So he asked me to lead it out of the barn. It was the first time he asked me. I was real young. I had to be like, somewhere between 8 and 10, and I didn't want to let my dad down. So I take the rope, I wrap it all around my hand so I can't let go of the bull.
Oh my god!
And then something friggin' spooked it and took me for a ride. All I remember is a big yank, and I went black, and I got a bunch of scars all over my hands. So
see, that's fucked up, because today people would have just had cameras up going, holy shit, and then nobody would help you. They would have the video. Look at that motherfucker getting dragged by a bull. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, that story would be told a lot different later on from this point. Like, what happened? And here's the link to the YouTube video.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see.
Forget that. It just would have been live cameras because growing up, it was just a sitcom anyway, just all platballs.
Four camera Leo getting fucking dragged by a bull.
But it made you a better person, Leo.
Did you know they built the studio for this one scene? That's amazing.
You went from being dragged by the bull to killing snakes.
Oh yeah. It's
now, was that the same farm or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So after my dad passed, my mom really couldn't take care of the farm, and the house. The farmhouse became a little overrun. I moved down to Florida for a bit, and when I came back, I stayed in there for about 2 years, and so I'm doing laundry, and I keep on hearing some rustling, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Do we got a mouse or something? And then one day I finally see a tail underneath the washing machine. I moved the washing machine. There's this big ass snake underneath there.
Oh, geez.
And then I start looking around. I had a snake above me in the rafters. And then there was another one.
I believe there's pictures out there somewhere.
Oh yeah. I'll find pictures. So in the beginning, most of them were around 6 feet long.
Fuck all that noise, son.
Wow.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
The house turned out the house was infested with snakes.
Yeah, sounds it.
I would have seen the fucking tail scream like a girl and ran.
Oh yeah, seriously. I would
have been like, fuck Connecticut, I'm out of here.
I would not
snakes in a farmhouse.
Like all stoic Harrison Ford indie, like, why'd it have to be snakes? No, I straight up would have been like, like
oh yeah, it would have been like Tom and Jerry. I would have been on the chair with the fucking broom.
Yeah,
I'm bald as a newborn, and I'd have been like, they're in my hair, they're in my hair.
Oh my god, that's it?
That's one of them. That was one that was in the rafters.
Oh my god! So this is from the movie Snakes in the Barn.
Oh yeah. So,
starring Leo Pond.
Look at this, but I mean, it looks like somebody just put it there with a nail through it, but it's like
no. I hit it with an axe. So
you didn't do anything to it really with an axe. Oh. That fucking thing was like, hey, come on, I got a little cut.
Well, I went for the head, so you can see the neck is snapped there. But
yeah, he severed part of it.
Oh yeah, so that was my tool of choice. There was one time that when it gets real hot, snakes move really fast. So I'm trying to catch this one, and it keeps on crawling up the side of the inside of the back room. So I'm using one axe to pull it down to the floor, then the other axe to take it out, and it was just, yeah.
So was this all at like one time that you were trying to get all these snakes, or was this like stretched out over like a week?
Out. I was killing about a dozen a summer.
So
Wow.
each
snake
time
assassin.
Like each time you started up and you were like, all right, it's time to clear some fucking snakes out of here. Like, I need to know because this is what I would have done. Did you play Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler on repeat the entire time?
Well, see, I kept on, I was trying to fix up the house, trying to figure out where they were coming from. And so I ended up tearing apart the whole back room.
Answer my question, Leo.
It was Queen's Flash Gordon, Brandon.
Yeah, there we go. The worst thing was my then fiance. I was doing a podcast and she gave me a call and I answer it. She's crying, and I go, okay, I need to stop, and I run outside. There was this big ass snake crawling up the side of the house from the outside.
My God.
So they were going up there into the attic. And she was gone one day and I was changing some of the lights and I took down one of the recessed lights and there was like a snake skin in, like, they were in the ceiling too. Yeah.
That's pretty economic, that house.
What kind of snakes were those? I've never seen that in this area. What is that?
Oh, it's I'll share the screen again. It was it's a black racer.
No, I never heard of those. Huh?
It's a part of a rat snake family.
Oh God, Jesus fucking Christ!
But so my brother talked to my mother recently. He's up the house fixing it. I've since moved out.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah, did you fucking burn the place down? Salt the earth? Christ. Call a young priest and an old priest?
Yeah. So my brother was hired, the next farm up was hired to fill in an old well. And he said as he was working on it, the well was filled with snakes. He said it was a mixture of copperheads and black snakes.
What the fuck, dude? That's like end of times bullshit.
Ben, I think you need to go film at Leo's childhood.
Wait, hold on. When was
Right?
this?
No.
When was this well situation? When was that, Leo?
It had to be.
I think it was April. It came out April.
Yeah. No. I think it was
That's
last
a great
summer.
callback.
It was last summer.
Last summer. Holy shit!
So that happened last summer.
Yeah.
Overrun with reptiles in the midst of a plague. Yeah, all right, pal.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
All right, sure.
Yeah. He said.
Is there like clay in the area? Was there a lot of rust-colored water that you noticed? Wink.
The farm. I mean, we had snake issues before, and my dad, always worked on the house, and because there was so much activity, they never really came around. And my mom
never got to the snake proofing part.
Well, so
Oh shit!
my dad found a nest of copperheads.
Holy shit!
And so he poured gasoline down the holes.
So I'm with him so far. I'm with him so far.
That's something I would do. Go ahead.
Yeah. So my mom tells the story that he poured gasoline down. Now my dad worked for a gasoline company, so we had plenty of it.
Thank God he did
Hold on,
it all.
wait. He's like, hold on. He worked for a gasoline company. Are you saying like that's why he poured the gasoline up?
Yeah.
No.
Good thing he didn't work for like a snake food company.
No, thank God he wasn't doing porn. If he was doing porn, he would have jammed his dick in there.
So the story she tells is he poured gasoline down the holes and then lit it up, and it was snakes coming out of the nest on fire, like all twisted
Now,
up.
see, that's a fucking movie.
That is fucking nightmare fuel.
Like when you're a little kid, you light those things and they become snakes.
Oh yeah.
That would haunt my fucking dreams for the
How
rest
funny
of my
would
life.
that have been? A snake comes out. He goes, "Hey, give me a light." Thanks for the light, fucker. Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Now, did you sell this house?
We're in the midst of trying to sell the property. My brother Ben fixed.
Don't mention the fucking snakes.
Yeah. It sounds like it's going to be an easy sale.
Closure.
Yeah, it's a little on fire, but we're just killing a ton of snakes. Don't worry about it.
I know the fire looks bad, but it's only there to keep the multitude of snakes at bay. Believe me, you want to keep those going.
You can flip
Don't
it
let
to
them
the
go.
show you your
I
well
can't
of
stress the
snakes.
importance of these fires staying lit enough. So would you like to see the kitchen now?
There's a pissed off bull in the yard. If you got to see, this is fucking great. This is a fucking sitcom. God damn it!
Oh, what about the cows? Can I go to
man. They don't go up your ass.
You can flip it on a positive side and be like, I like your snakeskin pants. You can make boots out of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's $1 million investment right there.
All the snake skin you could shake a stick at.
Literally.
Or an axe.
And I know people get pissed off at me for killing the snakes, but you got to draw the line. When they're in your house, it's fair game.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
People.
Yeah, I had homeless people in my yard, and I had to take care of them with an axe.
Let me ask you a few things.
No, I used to get shit when I posted the pictures on Facebook.
Leo,
why do you have to kill the snake?
Let me ask you,
Yeah.
when you were fucking going at
Leo became the guest.
No,
Yeah, this is
I'm
great.
sorry, it's just when you're going for the snakes with the axe in hand, all right?
Yeah.
You're doing this for hours and days at a stretch. You gotta have fun with it, right? At any time did you find yourself fucking around like you were like Jack Nicholson from The Shining, coming at Wendy, every single you found a snake, you're like, here's Johnny, and then you fucking blow his goddamn head off.
I have to tell you, something did switch when I was on hunt mode.
You start lobbing along.
Well,
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your fucking brains out.
Well, some of them are tough to catch. Like I said, when it gets hot, they move faster. And it's just
They don't move faster when it gets hot, Leo. We just move slower.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I'm just saying, I can give you see Leo though. You can see his face just go, ooh, another one.
Yeah, you want an even fight? Come back in the summer when we move fast. Come on.
So there's something even crazier, and I'll end on this. So after I learned that there are snakes, my brother and sister, my brother-in-law and sister visiting, and we hear a crash in the back room. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I go back there, and there's these two huge ass snakes mating.
Oh my god!
All twisted up, thrashing things around. They're like destroying shit. I'm like, what the hell? So I took the axe and I killed one, and the other one was pretty pissed.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro! That farm is clearly a goddamn gate to the fucking great old ones.
It is.
Cthulhu is just waiting to pop up from the fucking toilet in that house.
And tell him the Halloween story when the kid came as dressed as a snake and you killed him in front of his parents.
Wrong night to be dressed as Cobra Commander, kid.
I don't know. I just went red.
You don't know what happened.
I heard trick or treat, and the next thing I knew, my hands were bloodied, filled with an axe.
I was back to killing again.
Yeah. I'll leave on.
Look at the fucking thing, Jesus Christ!
Playing jump rope with them, Leo?
Oh yeah.
Double Dutch.
Oh my
God.
god!
That was crazy times. Yeah.
You know what I would have probably done? I would have probably hired a fucking exterminator to kill these motherfuckers. I was no way I'm going in there with a fucking axe.
I had an exterminator come up, and
he fucking ran.
Good fucking luck, buddy. Meep.
Yeah, he didn't stay long. He said you just got to find out where they're getting into the house, and it was like
everywhere.
Finding out where they're getting in the house, you're gonna find the fucking nest.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're gonna find out where they really they were thrashing in your back room apparently, but.
Well, the only thing I can think of is
the exterminator. You ask him so where exactly is the focus of whether they are? What's the sector? Yeah. And he'd be like, oh, it's there. Where? Did you point to it? Oh yeah, it's there. That's the entire house. Yeah.
It's kind of like Poltergeist, you know, it was built on the burial ground. They were like, oh, look, snakes everywhere. Let's build a house right here.
An ancient snake burial ground.
He's telling you, like, it's right over there, and you turn around and go over there, and you hear a car fucking take off. It's fucking unbelievable. I've never heard. I wouldn't go. I seen a little spider. I'm ready to fucking burn the house down. You know what I mean? These bugs are, these Japanese bugs are coming now. You see the Chinese bugs are out there. They eat the trees and that shit. My neighbor's going, see those trees? You're going to eat all the trees and they're going to fall and break your fence. I'm like, well, I'm smoking a joint outside. I'm going, that sucks. I'm not going to, what am I supposed to do? He goes, I put tape around the tree. So, all the trees, so they get stuck to it climbing up. But you can't do that with fucking snakes, I guess. You have to go in with a axe, right?
Yeah.
Or two.
I mean, I set up these sticky traps, and they only got like the little babies. But and there's, I went to Agway, and there's like snake repellent. It's basically like this really fine gravel that like basically they don't like if
it's
they
fucking called gasoline.
Yeah. It's called napalm.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, like, I'm not going to the store to get stuff to make them feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I want them to fuck out of there. They're like, oh, this sucks. Let's move to another house. I can't really crawl on this shit.
Just kill them? No, they find it really annoying.
Yeah.
That's good. Piss them off a little bit before you go in there.
Yeah, cool. I want my house filled with, like, angry snakes. That's better. That's better than just snakes.
We're aggravated.
Spice of life is variety, baby. Let's fucking do it.
Holy shit.
What are you doing tonight? I'm fucking spraying the wall with fucking mice guts, and I'm watching the fucking party. Let's see how this goes.
Oh my god!
Oh man!
What are you doing with the snakes? We're gonna put Caddyshack 2 on and make them watch it all night.
That might drive them out. That might do the trick.
I've never heard of this in Connecticut. That was a show. All you had to do is tape fucking 16 episodes of this shit. I would be fucking stuck. I'd be watching it every second. It's coming on. The guy goes in and he's no, come on, honey. He's the snakes in the house, and he goes in there with an axe and he pisses them off with gravel.
Yeah, don't sell that.
Look, I think
it's a production place, Leo. Just put movies there every day.
Right.
Live stream it. Leo and axes.
It would just get to the point where Leo would like give up, just like I can't kill them all. They keep multiplying too quickly. I've learned that I have to accept them for what they are, and we have to work together. If I can control them, then there's no need to kill them.
And
I
then
will be the snake master.
The next episode.
What's going to happen next week?
You hear it. The next episode, you hear like trashing going on, and you look in, and the camera goes in, and he's fucking a snake in the background.
He grabs the one that's on fire and goes, "Cannabis is legal."
We learn to live together as a family now.
Now a cannabis farm.
Oh my god! That's a great pickup line, though, Leo. Hey, baby, can I show you a picture of my snake?
We're writing Ben's next show, just so you guys know.
It's all good, man. This is being taped, so I'm going to go back and watch it later. So we're good.
I would watch it, I swear to God, because I'm terrified of snakes. You know what I mean? Especially ones that live in a well. You know what I mean? Because somebody's walking and they're like, oh, they're on their first day to picnic and that, and they're walking and here we go. I just got and then you hear like, oh, you know what I mean? All this hissing and shit and fucking it's eating. This is a great fucking thing. I'm telling you. Then you got the cow dragging somebody, whatever, the bull running by with somebody at the end. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? This is better than anything that's on TV right now.
What'd you say the name of this place was again?
Dragging them away as the snakes are chasing. Just fucking
Leo Pond, snake charmer.
It's never a dull moment. I mean, you know, I missed the family farm, but it's definitely was a different one.
Fuck, I would have missed it a lot more, man. I'll tell you that. I'm telling you, snakes are like, you know, especially that big. I see the ones like the garden snakes, snakes, and they're like maybe this big outside, and I see them in the grass. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like a fucking bitch there with fucking MS, and I'm like, you know, and I'm like, this is not fucking. Imagine me in a fucking barn with fucking they're hanging from the fucking ceiling. Are you fucking kidding me? You're fucking like you're like the bravest person around. I don't know how the fuck you do that.
Listen, all I know is if we have to film with the snakes, Leo, you're playing my body double because I ain't fucking doing that. It ain't fucking happening.
That's amazing. I mean, like, this is a book. You should read a book. You should read a book.
Read a book sometime. You might like
read
what
to the snakes.
Try to tell your story in that same format. Give it a shot.
Hey, look, it says don't go in there if there's snakes. Maybe it's good I read one first. Oh my God, I would have been fucking. Somebody would have came in after. Go, why does it smell like shit? I go, because I shit myself when I was running from these fast summer snakes.
Why? What do you mean? Why are they fast summer? Are they slow summer snakes? Oh no, they're faster in the summer. Oh, I didn't know that. Yes, it's a very little known fact.
Well, I mean, when he first starts getting warm in the spring, you know, there's certain days that the snarks.
Oh, wait a minute. We put two things together. It's a snake and a what? A shark, a snake and
a shark, yeah.
Don't go near the water. They're fast, these snakes.
Especially in the summer.
They got the Kitchener kid.
Oh,
flying axe of fury.
Oh, sorry, Leo.
Sorry, these motherfucking snarks.
You interview about you, did you?
Now you're going to be having T-shirts. Snarks is a snake and a shark. This is fucking great. I mean, I would go on a cruise with the people from this movie. You know what I mean? This is fucking amazing. I'd be like, oh, God, I met the snark guy. No, you didn't. I did.
Fuck you, I have proof.
Look, I get a selfie with him.
That's me, that's him, and that's the well, and there's snakes in it.
That's the fucking snark right there. You fucking see that?
He signed my axe.
This is fucking great. This is a good.
Ben, you're texting Bill right now to get the movie rights.
Oh, I already own the movie rights. Never mind. It's good. And the book rights too to boot.
Coming this summer when it's warm and they're fast. Snarks.
In April of 2021.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back to the farm.
So I'm gonna try to. I'm sorry.
No, we can't move away from this.
Anywhere.
Don't even try to ask me a question what it was like to work on Howard Stern. We're not getting away from this. Believe me. This is the fucking greatest thing ever. I've never heard. I mean, the fucking look at you. You're living like this. The guy got killed by a stingray in fucking Australia or whatever that fuck. Remember? I mean, you're lucky you should open a show like that. Have a show, you know, Shark Man, Snark Man, or whatever the fuck.
We're gonna see like some of Bob's stand up in the next 6 months. It's gonna be all about the snark.
Hey, don't forget to pick up your Snark t-shirts on the way out.
Enjoy the snark merchandise, patent pending.
Because he's gonna come after you with a fucking axe.
Well, we also I told you about this, Brandon, but we also had the backhoe we named Christine.
Yes.
Yeah, we named it that way because it would jet forward, like, you know, for some reason, like the engine would like rev in and just like jet forward.
So fucking snakes.
Well, could have been. They were trying to get me then, but
snakes like gremlins and shit, just like fucking around with machinery in the field when nobody's looking. Like they'll never see this coming.
You get the goddamn snake guy to come. He goes, Those aren't snakes. I go after snakes. It's got a fin on its back. It's a snark.
This shit,
I'm gonna need a big
snark.
I'm gonna need a bigger axe.
Oh shit!
Snark. Leo, how young were you when the snake started?
Well, we always had, snakes around the farm, but I was I had to be, when I moved back from Florida, I had to be like around like 36.
Wow. Yeah. This is it's like the most fucked up like New England Pepperidge Farm shit. It's like,
do you remember when you used to go down to the farm and have to kill snakes all summer? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, you know what? I do remember that. And also, why do I want Milano cookies right now?
I can't wait to see some people do the photoshops of the snark. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure Leo's already working on it.
Yeah, and he's gonna have an axe with a snark with a fin. You know.
Your fucking inbox tomorrow is going to be filled with 40 shows from the Dorkening Podcast Network. Going, Leo, can we get you on as a guest? Holy shit! That was great.
Tonight we have a man that used to kill snarks. I've never heard of that before, but a snark. It's fucking unbelievable. This is a whole new fucking game now. A snake. Now, this is the movie. Here we go, Ben. A snake goes by the ocean and fucks a shark. And that's how it all starts. And then they go, hey, you can't live. Yeah, you can't live in the water anymore. And he's like, I have a barn. Come on, follow me.
And we have a well. There's a well on the barn.
There's a well, so I can
just watch out for the bull because he can be pissy sometimes.
Yeah, Leo will be here probably in June when it gets warm. He doesn't come when it's cold, when we're slow.
Yeah, he always shows up right at the beginning of snake killing season.
After mom calls me, they threw another sibling into the well.
Holy shit!
Snark
snake god.
Yeah, snark.
Maybe you guys shouldn't have named it Happy Snake Farm. Maybe it kind of became a self-fulfilling prophecy. No.
That is an amazing place. I mean, I don't know how you survived. Did you go to counseling after this? I would have went to counseling. I would have.
I probably need it. Yeah.
Well, you need counseling because you got to work with people like us.
that too. Yeah.
Do you have dreams about it? You ever have nightmares? I mean, I'd have nightmares about a fucking snake hanging from a fucking roof.
Actually, it was weird. While I was living there, I used to have nightmares about bears.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
sure. I already got the snakeskin shoes. I need the bearskin rug.
Well, so I mean, it was in the middle of nowhere. So we were a couple acres on a end of a long dirt road, and it was just bears were entering Connecticut, and it was just
I mean, honestly, like to your point, I get it because like really at that junction, like. How many snakes had you dealt with? Like in your movie,
yeah,
right?
Quite a few, yeah.
How many bears have you fucking dealt with one-on-one? I'm guessing the answer is 0.
No, but I mean, I don't.
It's 0. It most certainly is. You're telling me no? Bullshit. Balderdash and malarkey, my friend.
I can't be the only one that had this type of fear. Like you're in the middle of a big field, and you think, I mean, what would happen if a large animal like a bear came out? Like there's nowhere to go. You're out in the open.
I don't know. You know what I would do? I would just blow him and fucking leave. I'd be like, look, I'll suck your dick. Please, let me live. Let me live. No, you're not going to say anything to your bear friends, right? I don't want a whole line of them lined up next time I come here.
Little known fact about bears, they are actually just trolling for BJs constantly when they take humans in the woods.
And don't forget, they're slower in the winter.
Breaking news, this just in. 56 different middle-aged men found wearing bear costumes in the middle of the day while women are going jogging. Chet, you're on the scene.
Just threatened Bob to get a blowjob.
Hey, I'm a bear.
My mama told me to get out of the basement and go get
Bob,
a job. So I figured might as well get a blowjob.
You scared me so much I had to suck your dick.
Oh, I can hardly bear it.
You got me again, Uncle Mike.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Wait a minute, there's a zipper on that. This is the greatest fucking show ever. Holy shit.
There's other crazy stuff that happened, but
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it because it's just getting better. You have a snark and a beer with his pants around his ankles.
well, I know what it sounds like if somebody pisses on an electric fence.
All right.
So
Do we want to go there?
Extremely happy moment. It was.
Yeah.
For you seeing it, not for the person who pissed on the fence, I'm guessing.
Yeah, for me seeing it, we had a neighbor that was an absolute bully. His family rented the farm, next farm over, and he didn't know that behind the pool there was part of the electric fence that went by. So he goes to take a piss in the bush, and he hits the electric fence. And I've never since heard a man scream that high. It was hilarious.
My snake's on fire.
Leo comes running out. Somebody say fire snakes. I'll get the gasoline.
Anything that looks like a snake is fucking getting fucked up in that area. This is a fucking movie and a half. We're already up to episode 4 of season 2. I mean, this is like fucking unbelievable. I mean, just imagine instead of like Friday the 13th, we rent out the farm. You know what I mean? And you have people that just go, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of the city," and this is what happens to them. A fucking snark. There's a snark in the fucking. They make a bath, and all of a sudden they're ready to go in. You hear, dun, 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 and there's a snark in there, fucking swimming around. Oh God, this is the greatest fucking thing ever.
Comes right up through the drain.
So you hate zoos, right? I would hate zoos. I would never go to a zoo.
Never really went to a zoo.
You didn't have to.
I mean, yeah, I grew up with animals, so it was just,
I grew up with animals too, just not the same kind.
They won't let Leo in the zoo. He shows up with an axe.
Oh my God, this is like fucking insane, man.
The worst things you could show up to the zoo with.
Now, Leo, you grew up with them. So did you start off with a hatchet when you were younger?
No.
You graduate to the axe?
I had a BB gun that I used to shoot snakes with.
All right.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
It just pissed him off, but it was yeah.
You have a Swiss Army knife?
Probably a good idea to rile him up. That's smart thinking.
Did that motherfucker just shoot me with a fucking goddamn fucking little pellet? What the fuck is that?
This is bullshit.
Leo, did you have your bug net over your face?
No, I didn't. No, that was that's a new accessory. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can still film there. Ben can film there, right? Because it's still there, right? We can.
Yes. Yeah. My brother's been working on fixing it up. So it's
which part of Connecticut?
It's Montville. It's near Mohegan Sun.
Snake Valley County.
Yeah. We haven't filmed in that part of Connecticut yet. Why not?
Matter of fact, my mom's been holding on to the land. She says one day the casino is going to want the land.
Oh, one day
Not really.
You're going to want to make an independent film at that farm.
Yeah. Even the Indians are like, no, you know what? We're not going to build a casino. There's fucking snakes there. You know what I mean? We're not fucking.
Bob's like, where the fuck is this Connecticut? I gotta book a plane. I gotta go over there. I gotta film this shit. Knock.
You can have people come over like Little People, Big World. They have you can have everything on there and people can come visit and they get scared. They go in there. 5 kids, they come out with 3 and they're like, this was great.
5 stars, guys.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Would go again.
Why get divorced? Bring your wife down to Snorkville.
Snake hole bed and breakfast.
Split her up next close to your honey.
Oh, man.
This is the greatest thing ever. I've never heard. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is like a. I mean, even Hitler wouldn't have a room like this. You know what I mean? If you really think about it, like if Hitler was like, "Fuck, I could have fucking put fucking snarks in there," I would have saved so much money on the fucking gas.
I tell you, I tore that whole place apart. I couldn't really. I found holes and I like sealed everything, but I still couldn't find where they were coming from. You know, it had to be, probably something underneath the house, and they were coming up through like the bricks.
Those snakes are slippery.
We're so infested at this point, Leo. They're just living in your house, mating in your house, in the walls, and ceiling.
Well, actually, so I sealed off one area. So there was the front room, and there was this sort of like this. The ceiling above it, there was like a foot space that went into the back room, and I sealed up that whole thing. And there must have been a pretty large snake in there that got sealed in.
How many of your fucking stories about that barn have that same fucking sentence right towards the end? There must have been a pretty big snake in there.
And you keep on saying barn. It was the house. It wasn't the barn.
Oh, whatever. It's fucking. I'm sorry. Copy paste. Fucking. Find the place. All right.
So
he wouldn't go there to the barn. That was scary.
Leo sealed the bottom of his jeans, but there was a big snake that was still up in there.
So my mom called me, several months later. She said she was up checking on the house, and so obviously there must have been a snake in the ceiling that I sealed in, because I guess it started to decompose and left a mark you could see in the ceiling.
Oh my God.
Dead zombie snake.
Oh, the funny thing about that is, Jesus.
So how much is this house, Leo? About $700?
Holy flirking snakes.
The land makes it worth $1,200.
Oh yeah.
Our snake stories from my childhood are so different. You have like all that fucking crazy ass, weird, gruesome, fucking goofy shit, and I'm like, my uncle had a python. Woo! His Boston accent was so thick that it wasn't until I was about 26 that I realized the snake's name was Cooper and not Koopa. I thought he had named it after the fucking little villain in the Super Mario Brothers game from Nintendo for most of my life. And then I was like, wait, hold on. It's Cooper? And he's like, yeah, Koopa. And I'm like, so Cooper. Yeah, Koopa. All right, I think we're both saying the same thing. Well, I guess I'm an idiot. He was inclined to agree, so. But that's like my snake story. That's it. Like, woo! Never saw a snake eat a mouse. Never saw a snake get semi-decapitated. Like, I don't know what you call it. Turn into a Pez dispenser with an axe.
How about having a competition of people that are scared of snakes? You put 10 people in the house, and whoever can last the longest wins like $50.
Oh, I'm the first one else to fucking go up.
$50 and a high five. Good job, buddy. You fucking did, you're a winner.
No,
But here's the thing.
Just give
They
Leo the
do
$50.
it, but also they're not allowed to take any anti-anxiety medications 12 hours before or during.
Yeah, and they have to be naked and scared shit. How about that? A show like that. They're naked in a thing with snakes. Boom, there it is. Snarkville.
Naked and afraid.
Naked and afraid.
Naked and afraid.
My wife is dying in the other room. You thought our life was fucked up, huh? Holy shit. You find 2 ants and you're ready to fucking sell the house, you fucking pussy. Fucking guys getting attacked by snarks and fucking bulls.
Oh yeah.
I can't fucking believe this is like a fucking nightmare. This is like and you have not become a serial killer.
that we know of.
No.
Yeah.
Why would he need to? He takes all his aggression out on the fucking snakes. Come on.
But he has to move. He has to move on after the second year. You know what I mean?
Oh, you say that like you're an old hand at snake killing. All right. After the first couple of years, it's really just child's play, and you want to get bigger game. All right.
He's also posting like these walks on the beach in Rhode Island. Walk.
I like the slow ramp up.
I think they might be digs.
Yeah.
The most dangerous game. The other day, Mitzi turned to me and said, "Oh, the car's out of gas," and I said, "Well, then go get a new one."
Imagine like if a butterfly landed on him and he was like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" You're like, "What the fuck? You attack snarks and a butterfly scared you to death." Oh my god!
Go full on 1850s Southern Belle.
I do believe I'm gonna faint.
I do declare.
I do declare.
Actually.
What? No.
So one of the things that we were doing, we hired a carpenter to replace the windows.
From the people jumping out of them.
Well, I didn't tell him that before he came there was a freshly killed snake that I killed from the outside.
Why would you tell him?
What?
So normal.
The dude saw it when he was on his ladder. He friggin' fell off.
Did I do that?
You didn't have a camera there, did you, Leo? You didn't film at all.
Outstanding.
Bad planning. Bad planning.
I know, but yeah, scared the shit out of him.
Oh my god! There has to be more. There's more than this. There's more to this. I know it. You're trying to keep this. It's out of your mind because we have to just wake it up because there's a lot more that happened in this fucking farmhouse. I'm telling you, than just a snark, a bull, fucking torturing exterminators and window workers,
lighting snakes on fire.
Well, the backhoe Christine, the reason why I said it used to jet forward is it would do that sometimes when I was like in front of it. I was hitting the head a couple times with a friggin' backhoe.
Christ.
So maybe there was no snakes there, really.
Then, yeah.
You just thought there was, I'm fucking. Maybe I'm just retarded now from getting hit in the head all fucking day. There's no snakes.
The real snakes that I needed to kill were inside me all along.
Oh man!
You imagine him. He goes to he's at somebody's house and a snake goes by. They two snakes come by and they go, "Yeah, that's the fucking guy that killed all those fucking scum. Look at him. Look at him fucking having a hamburger and fucking beer, and he fucking killed my guy." He fucking wiped out my whole family. That prick.
You watch your ass around that guy. He's a real fucking us in the grass.
And see, Leo, this all started over a lawnmower and a few drinks.
Oh yeah.
This could be the next Godfather.
Hey, Leo. Leo.
Yes, sir.
Hail Hydra.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my! Imagine getting stoned and going in there after the snakes, like smoking a little, and you're like, "Oh my god, this was a fucking bad idea. There. Oh my god."
I immediately regret this decision.
I'm just gonna tie a rope around my hand and tie it around a bull. I'll change this situation.
Guys, it didn't occur to me before I executed this idea that this is actually a bad idea. You're supposed to be my friends. Why didn't you say anything? It's just the snakes around him. Like,
hey, man, you got any mice or anything? Fucking snakes talking to nobody else.
No, man, I don't. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
We could be friends. It doesn't have to come out to this act shit, This is bullshit. Just get a few mice and we'll just hang out. This is a merchandise fucking.
I got a chicken story.
Oh, I believe you do. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Didn't doubt it for a second.
Before my dad passed, he was retired, and we had about he was raising chickens. We went through several times raising different chickens, but he had
raisin chickens, like what, with raisins in them? What?
Well, you hatch them.
Is that like when they combine cranberries with raisins and call them raisins? So is this crickens?
Crickens. Come down and see the snarks and see the snickens.
Release the crickens.
So what happened?
Okay, so we had about 40 chickens that he trained pretty well. That same time of day they'd go into the hen house, and he'd lock them up, and he took really good care of them. They he was raising a organic, all the vegetables were organic, so the chickens would go in and eat all the bugs and everything. So one night he forgot to close the door on the hen house. I had a dog that I'd let run at night. She'd go run and do some hunting, and woke up. The entire field was littered with chickens.
It was a holocaust.
Oh,
the dog ate all the chickens?
She didn't. She must have ate some, but she wasted all of them. The entire field was full of dead chickens, and
maybe those chickens shouldn't have been talking all that shit.
Right?
For days after, she'd just come with she must have been hiding them, because she'd just come out of the field with another chicken. Like, where the hell are you hiding all this?
I had an ex-fat girlfriend that used to hide chickens, so I wouldn't be able to get them. But
by
maybe
the bucket full.
But do you think maybe that you're blaming the dog, and it was just like it was like one of those things where the chickens all drank Kool-Aid and killed themselves?
Oh, dude, you went a completely different direction. I thought you were gonna say, are you sure you weren't doing it in your sleep, Leo?
Choking them chickens.
Just systematically breaking the neck of every chicken, just flinging them and fucking throwing them.
What'd you do last night? I was choking my chicken.
You wake up and you're like, oh no, what did the dog do?
Bad boy.
Wow, bad. Oh, guys, this is so bad that the dog did this. The dog definitely did this.
Dogs don't like chickens.
I think it was the snakes.
Oh, yeah, that was
chicken and a dog communicating.
Leo, do you have one peaceful night of sleep, or it's just nightmares fucking that?
I don't sleep anymore.
We know why now.
Yeah. That sucks when you can't even order a pizza because they won't deliver to your house. You have to go pick it. I ain't going there. You got snarks. You got fucking chicken fucking carcasses all over the fucking place.
I mean, at least that's a viable reason for not being able to get a pizza delivered to your house. I mean, I live on a street that has the same fucking name as fucking 3 other streets around me. So it's like trying to get a fucking pepperoni pizza delivered to the goddamn Bermuda Triangle. Fucking get calls from the people who are delivering, like, dude, come on, your house doesn't exist. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm sitting in my parlor right now.
Are you by the red car? Just stay there. I'm coming out.
Where are you? Where are you? What number house are you at? All right, hit your brake. All right, stupid, I can see you. I'm like 150 yards back. Turn around. Drive towards the sound of my voice. I'm the pissed off fat guy on his lawn. Yeah. You'll recognize me when you see me. Don't worry.
Actually, the farm was too far off the grid. We couldn't get delivery. And the road was too scary that we never got trick-or-treaters. Like, my whole life living there, not a single trick-or-treater.
So all the candy you bought was for the house.
Yeah. But we did have...
Okay, here we go. What did you have?
Oh, boy.
My mind's gone blank.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
What's the religious people that go house to house?
Jehovah's Witness.
Yes. Okay. So
or Mormons.
no, it was Jehovah's Witness. My dad liked to talk to him.
Yeah. My grandfather used to do the same thing.
You never got fucking visitors.
Yeah, that's why nobody delivered. They go, don't go there. That guy's going to talk the shit out of your ear. Fuck that shit. Just fucking, just say you don't go there. You don't know where it is. It's too far. Can't make it up the road.
It's the fucking Bible thumpers again. This guy can talk a starving dog out of a fucking meat wagon. Like fucking goddamn tongue wags at both ends. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, sure. Tell me about the kingdom of heaven, you fucking prick.
Sure. I got a snake fucking eating my arm. But go ahead, tell your fucking story.
Yeah, no, I'm not in the middle of nothing. Just go right ahead.
Go in that barn. You think there's a God, you fucking cocksuckers?
Oh, God and the serpent, huh? I can make a choice. Let me show you the serpent. Follow me. I'm sorry, continue, Leo.
Okay, so growing up, I had to be, I don't know, probably around like 15 or something like that. My mom had a statue in the front of the house. I think it was like a Native American or something, a dude holding a spear. And
it's not a native.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Sure,
I
was the spear not a snake?
It might have been a snake, but somebody decapitated it.
Oh.
And I think it was the bully neighbor up the house. But,
good old Dick Zapper.
Yeah. So I mean, growing up on a farm, you're pretty much living in the woods. I'd always go through the trails and stuff like that.
Look what I got, Leo, the head.
Well,
actually,
what I found was a bull skull, with the horns. And
so that's where the bull ended up.
Well,
sounds like he messed with the bull and got the horns.
So I took it home and I thought, hey, for shits and giggles, I put it on a statue. So you got a statue with a bull skull on it. And I don't know how soon after, but Jehovah's Witness came up, pull up to the house, see that, drove away, never saw him again.
Job well done.
Job well done. Good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I took a different tact. I purposefully just answered my door in just my boxer shorts. It was great because I maintained eye contact with them the entire time and let them go on their like 7-minute spiel. And then I was just like, I don't think it's right for me, but thank you. And they were like, thank you, and just tried to keep from running down. It was magnificent.
That's why I never answer the door, because I know if somebody's coming to my house, but I won't. One time I made a mistake. I'm sitting on the couch and watching something. I fucking get up. I have just sweatpants on, no underwear. I must have had a boner. I opened the door. It's 3 Girl Scouts selling cookies. I spent $8,000 to keep them quiet on cookies.
I mean, that's a lot better than opening the door and be like, oh, I've been waiting for you all day. No, I meant the cookies. I meant the cookies. Please, no, don't tell your parents. No, I mean, don't tell them I told you not to tell them. Shit. Okay, $8,000 worth of cookies. Got it.
Did you girls see a big snake around here?
No, it was kind of small. Fuck you, kid. I still want those Thin Mints, though.
So what else? Like there had to be, just think something else after the chicken. After the chicken, something had to come.
It's I mean, it's just we go logging every fall to get ready for the winter. I remember having my dad driving he had a dump truck that we'd fill full of wood, and he'd let us ride on the wood.
That's safe,
in the back of the dump truck going down the highway. That was a blast. I lost a hat one day, and I was.
I thought you were going to say you fell out and hit your head.
Lost. Like that. Like I mean, that could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
I rode on the highway and I lost my hat. Good. That's it. Oh, fantastic! You made it through each time. I'm so happy for you and your family.
So it seems like you had a great childhood.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it really does sound fun, honestly.
It was definitely unique, It was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody else is on a fucking show telling this story right now. Nobody. This is amazing. This is a horror movie that people would scream like the ones that used to frighten you in the 70s and that and the 80s. This is the next one. A fucking snark. What was the chicken called again? It was part
the cricken.
Bob's calling Leo tomorrow. Yeah, I need you on my podcast.
Raisin chicken was like.
We got some ideas to hash out.
Combining aged grapes with poultry. What the hell is going on that farm? I've heard of turduckens, but this shit is preposterous.
Don't go over to that farm and don't do anything about that cemetery over there. Don't bury those crickens over there. Shit's gonna happen.
Just made me spit water all over my fucking chicken.
I can't believe it. Like, I just can't believe that this is like, I would be in therapy. I'd be single. I'd be like fucking, I'd have hookers buried in my yard. I mean, this is a hell of a fucking life there to grow up as a kid and be like, snakes are scary. You know what I mean? They're big.
Yeah.
They're fucking, I don't know. I mean, you're a hero.
Like I said, he's got to play "Holding Out for a Hero" by Bonnie Tyler.
There we go.
Yeah, it's amazing how you lived through this. Nobody would have done like in a movie, like fucking like imagine we set the movie right. The first family moves in, they can't take it. They commit suicide, right? Then new people.
Whoa. I feel like you skipped steps there.
No. It's like we got to get it like, oh, nobody can live there. Then his family goes, I can live there. They're just pussies. And then they live there and they torture, and then it's a war going on.
And they don't just move; they just like snakes everywhere.
No, yeah, they move after. It has to be after an hour and a half. We have to get the whole movie in, so they can move later on. But they have to stay there for a while. Nobody moves. Nobody fucking moves. If I had a ghost in the house, I'd be fucking. Have you ever had a ghost? I don't believe in the ghosts. You see those things and like, a ghost just went by. You know what I mean? Oh, it felt cold. How do I fucking know you're telling the fucking truth? How come all these ghosts come back? They're either they're mad or they're happy. How come there's never like a gay ghost and go, yeah, that a ghost came and blew me again last night? You know, you never hear that story. Why isn't there a gay ghost? That throws me off.
Out in the field with the bears.
He was gonna be like, well, actually.
Just one time.
Well, no, I just want to preface it that one reason why I did stay there for so long is I did have a great childhood growing up on there.
Wait a minute, that wasn't the reason why you didn't stay there?
Well, no, I mean when my dad passed and my mom moved out, it was I was holding on to the family farm and just I didn't want to say goodbye to it,
I know.
And so it was but I eventually wanted to keep my my fiance, so we moved out.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I completely understand that for sure.
Yeah, what are we having for dinner tonight? Well, it's not going to be chicken, is it? They're all dead in the fucking yard.
How do you feel about this new thing I've been toying around with, cricken? It's a lot like regular chicken, but also like it tastes a little bit like a raisin. What do you think about that? No. Just here, take a piece, suck on it, just smell it around. Let me know what you're thinking in about 5 minutes. Oh, it gets real sour after the first 30 seconds. Just keep going. Okay, you got it. Yeah, no, it's a burning aftertaste in the back of the throat. I know. So what do you think? You like it?
We make a new cereal out of it. It's chicken and raisin.
Oh, God. Would you like some of our new chicken and raisin cereal? No, thanks. I've already thrown up before. This cereal's so good, it makes me want to cut out the middleman and toss it right in the toilet.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I'm laughing so hard. I'm sweating. This is my exercise for the day. I'm sweating. It's like pouring down my face. I'm like fucking laughing so hard. I've never heard. I mean, this is a movie. This is a book. I mean, I'd get the book first. You know what I mean? The book is going to be. A lot of people say the book was better. You know what I mean?
The book is
why I
better.
threw that
Like,
up there.
This is my fucking life.
Look at Leo's face the way we're making fun of this. He's like, the fuck I
we're not making fun of. We're laughing with, not at.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I get it.
You lived through something I couldn't live through. Not many people could live through this with just an axe and a dream.
An axe and a dream.
He was a man alone against the odds. This summer, Snake Eyes.
Oh, imagine this! Like, yeah, how about this? He's a wrestling character, the Snark, and he comes out like in an outfit, to the music, and he's half snake and half shark, and he wrestles people.
Sharknado.
Oh, man.
Was that Rich?
Wow.
What was that, Rich?
I said Snarknado.
Oh,
Snarknado. Oh, Christ. Just wait for the nerds to tell you how that's actually scientifically possible. Yeah, well, believe it or not, a snarknado could actually occur if just 3 things happen simultaneously. I'll go through them one by one. This is going to be a 57-minute presentation. Slide number 1. Do you know what a snake is? No way. Like, what episode is that going to be? I'll make sure to not tune in. Be there or be somewhere else.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
I can see it now. You're going to call from Joyner tomorrow. So how did the show go with Bob? It was great. We did 22 minutes on Bob and an hour and 45 on fucking Leo.
But it's great. This is what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Bob had a fucking great time.
Yeah, no, it's about doing the show. It's not about, and you don't interview me. Who the fuck, you know what I mean? We can talk a little bit, but just having somebody be part of the show. Look what came part of this. Who would have fucking known? You know what I mean? Your childhood was ruined.
Yes. I mean, according to that, like, what delight your tragedy early in life has brought us tonight, Leo. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Joy and fun.
Oh, I can see him in a Rambo kind of movie. Look, don't fuck with. That's the Snark boy. You know what I mean? and all of a sudden he flips out and he's like fucking running around Connecticut, and the Indians see him by the casino.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Oh, the poster is just Leo in a like Tarzan type outfit with his axe in the air with Princess Leia Organa wrapped around his leg.
All right.
Ready to go.
Get more of an Army of Darkness like kind of thing.
Or Beastmaster.
Oh, Beastmaster. There you go.
There you go.
All
Snake
right.
Master.
Leo standing there with his axe, a snake wrapped around his neck, and chicken carcasses behind him.
Why do I suddenly want to watch HBO?
Right?
Hey, Beastmaster's on.
In a world. On a
Beastmaster's
farm.
on. It must be a day that ends in Y.
But this could be done. This could be. Look, it's basically 3 scenes in the movie. It's filmed in the house, the barn, and the yard. That's it. You know what I mean? It doesn't go from there. Oh, and the well. We'll throw the well somewhere back there. Yep. And that's it. And then we just fucking film. We let shit go. Wild animals, snarks, fucking chickens, or whatever the hell they are.
So basically, I need to start with the book first. Get the.
And I already claimed the book right, so you'll have to call me tomorrow.
And it starts by the snake goes into the well, the evil well, drinks the water, turns into a snark, and that's what happens. And a chicken comes and he goes into there, and he becomes a what again? What was the chicken called again? Like a chicken?
Cricken.
Cricken.
But you got to start with the snake nest first with the fire, and then like one survives, and it vows vengeance.
Oh, and it looks like the kid from Mask because he's all burnt up.
Rocky Dennis.
Yeah.
Young Leo and his dad is filling the holes with gasoline and shit. And he's like, stand back, son. And he throws the light and just boom. And Leo's face is all black and full of soot and shit.
And we have a guest appearance by Bill Murray from Caddyshack, and he's blowing up shit on the fucking farm. Come on, Snark. Yeah. You think I've never seen a chicken before? Oh, my fucking Lord. I'm going to have nightmares tonight because of you fucking people. Nightmares.
Worth it.
Yeah. I know, but it's going to happen. I know it's going to fucking happen, you know, and it'll be cool. I mean, see, that's when you know this is a movie. Because if this can just talking about it affect your fucking mind that when you go to sleep, I'm going to let you know tomorrow if I fucking wake up. I may not wake up. He died in his sleep. It was a snark.
That's so incredible to me because, when anybody talks about nightmares or weird dreams or good dreams, I sit back and I love hearing it because I don't dream. I don't remember anything ever.
Yeah.
And
it's all
I'm pretty sure that says something incredibly healthy about my psyche. So,
Yeah.
you know, what's it like, guys? What's it like to be afraid or just feel things while you sleep? Because for me, when I close my eyes, it's basically just like a trial run of being dead. Like I wake up 8 hours, I'm like, oh, so that's what being dead is. Okay, I get it.
I like it. I like it. Just laying there.
I could do this for a while. Sure.
I'm pretty lazy. I like it.
I would have kept doing it, except, you know, my stupid body was like, water. I need to poop.
Well, if you're up to some trial and error, if you really want to fuck yourself up,
okay, you're talking to the right guy. Keep going.
Okay.
Give lucid dreaming a try.
What?
Lucid dreaming, that will fuck your shit up.
Is that like a street name for a drug?
So basically, what it is you train yourself to be conscious when you're dreaming.
Yeah, that sounds like I would start referring to my sleep time as the Terror Dome, and I don't know if I want to do that.
I tried it when I was younger, scared the shit out of me. But
Yeah, see, not making a strong case for me trying it, buddy. Just
basically what you do is you need to over several days train yourself to keep on like touching your fingers. And just like that's that's a reality check. That's a reality check is touching your fingers.
Okay. So do I have to take my dick out of my hand?
You do, yes.
Right.
Or you have to switch hands, one of the two.
So this, go ahead.
But we lost Rich. He probably had to go anyway.
A snark came through the wall and pulled him. I seen it.
But yeah, you keep on touching your fingers. You know, train yourself to keep on doing that. And basically, when you dream, you can't do that. Your fingers go through themselves. And if you can remember to do that when you're dreaming and you realize your fingers go through yourself, you realize you're in a dream and you become conscious in your dream.
Wow.
All I remember is realizing that, and it felt like I was falling into blackness.
Oh.
It scared the ever-living shit out of me, and I never did it again.
Yeah, that sounds like some real Nietzsche type shit, bruh.
Yeah.
I think I'm fucking good.
Yeah, but there's a whole, you know, there's a whole thing on lucid dreaming where people like try to take control of their dreams and have experiences. Yeah,
I'll try.
No, that's something that's needed because my wife has dreams. Well, they're not really dreams. She goes, "I had a dream. You cheated on me. You threw me out of a car. It was moving. You you punched me." I go, "Look," and she's fucking mad at me because of what I do in her dream. I said, "Stop dreaming about me, you crazy bitch, because we're fighting over shit that I didn't do, in her dream."
You could really fuck with her when she does that, and you realize that's because she dreams of shit, and you'd be like, "I'm sorry that you remember all that. Next time I'll use stronger drugs." Like, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Like the direction she did not expect that conversation / argument to go. Like, oh, I have a whole new set of problems now.
His wrestling name would be Mark the Snark. Oh my god!
Unbelievable. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Hey, Chris.
This is fucking hilarious, man. I've never heard stories like this. You know, usually I like to hear stories about, I banged these 2 strippers, but this is better. You know, this is better. This
By
is
a country mile.
Yeah, I mean, this is like fucking. This makes you a man. I mean, I'm not a fucking man. You know, I you know, if a fucking cat moves fast towards me, I'm like, get that little fucking devil thing away. You know, it's like yeah. But like this, you're like fucking. You're in a fucking house with an axe. You're there to kill.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, I want to thank you, Ben, for bringing that up.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Well, we just touched on it a little tonight.
Just a little.
Just a smidge. Just the tiniest little anecdote.
Oh, this was the best nap I ever had.
Leo gave you the tip. Come back for the shaft later.
There you go.
Just to whet your appetite.
And next time I'll tell you the story of a sawmill and a mountain lion and something taking out a bunch of cats.
Is this a fucking country song?
So how long did your girl stay with you?
I call this the Ballad of Leo Pond. He was an axe-wielding, snake-killing man from the wilds of Connecticut. And this his story set a beautiful, beautiful melody.
On a banjo. Now, how long did your girl stay with you after you tortured her with this fucking house?
They're married.
Oh, we're married.
Oh, wow. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, she's
it's a love story, too.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Right?
I was going to say earlier, Leo, when you said, like, my then fiance, I'm like, oh, you should have said that my then fiance, now wife.
Yeah, I just said that, yeah.
Yeah, but can you see the end of the movie? It's them walking hand in hand. Behind them, fucking the barn is blowing up. The house, there's flames coming out. There's snakes that's flying in the air. And fucking chickens everywhere. And the dog runs next to them, and they just walk off.
Leo played by, like, Schwarzenegger.
One man, one axe. This summer, Arnold Schwarzenegger is Leo Pond into the Viper's Den.
She's something special though. She's to live through that, and she's the love of my life. And you know,
that's amazing.
I was in an abusive relationship before, and just night and day difference. She's just amazing.
So, oh my god, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, like, yeah, but you know, she couldn't take the hits, so Leo had to move on. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
You know me, I'm the nicest guy in the world.
I know, no,
unless you're a fucking
just
snake.
a joke. It's just a joke.
Oh, no, I know. I got the never mind. Scar on my leg from the knife, and yeah.
Oh my God, that's a bad relationship. Yeah,
yeah. I got stabbed in the leg with a knife. I got bashed in the head with a full Lysol can.
Oh,
yeah.
Trade some stories sometime, buddy.
She must have been great and bad, man, to put up with that shit. You know, that's fucked up.
I was young, and you know, it was mental abuse as well. So it's just I felt like I was worthless at the time. So it was.
Well, fuck all that noise, because now you know exactly how wrong that bullshit was.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
You know?
9 day difference. I mean, just Megan is amazing, and she helped me through a lot of healing and everything. So it's
Good for you, man. Because this is a fucking whole. I'm telling you, this is something here. Everything you put it all into the movie, everything, and this comes out unbelievable at the end. You know, you walking away, everything blowing up. You know, fucking flying body parts, beaks everywhere. You know, you got a beak necklace.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck them too.
Nunchucks made out of snakes.
And you use them to climb with the fangs. You go like this. You throw it on the mountain, and you climb up. boop, with the snake fucking bodies, with the fucking fangs into the fucking goddamn fucking rocks. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm getting out of here. Just get me 2 snakes and I'll fucking climb out of here. I'll get yous out of here. Honey, hold on. I'll get yous out. We'll be heroes. This is the fucking greatest fucking movie ever. You know?
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, Bob.
Yeah, and then fucking Snark 2, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the house.
Perfect.
This is like fucking. We wrote about. Look, with your stories in this, we're at 45 minutes into the movie right now. Okay, all we have to do is write another.
This is the halfway fucking point.
Yeah, we got half this movie done. I mean,
Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Wipe my brow for a moment here.
This could be like, can you imagine? And the winner is Snark. And he gets up, you know. Thank you. The Academy Award goes to the movie Snark.
Best supporting role.
Everybody has to be dressed in full snakeskin.
Best actor, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It was an unbelievable character.
The Academy and all the fans. It was a lot of hard work getting out to the farm and actually reading it of the real snakes so we could replace them with the fake snakes, which ultimately did not look as good as the real snakes.
Yeah.
And my ex-wife, Maria.
Who would direct this movie? Truthfully, that's a good question.
Well, you know, we could get Diamond Productions to film the movie, but Bill likes to do everything with real, so the snakes would have to be real.
You know, they have to be. That would be good, and the acts would have to be real.
Just don't kill him for like a month. You're good.
Yeah.
Just remember, we can't start filming in the summer because they're too fast.
Yeah. I do have to say though, when a snake, when it hatches babies, it like does a ton of them all at once. So there will be plenty of there's
fucking great.
They're easy.
How many? Like there's like 20 to 40 or something, right?
Let me see. I'll find out.
I think yeah.
A lot.
Fucking Google.
Fucking logistics and shit on this now. This is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I need cold hard numbers.
Okay, a black rat snake's mate in the spring. The female lays between 5 and 30 eggs early summer.
Yeah.
After a period of 60 days, black baby snakes measuring around 12 inches in length hatch from the eggs.
Here it is. The chicken. This is what happens. The snake lays the eggs, right? The chicken sits on them. That's how they become the next thing.
I think that's exactly how chicken sitting on eggs works. I'm gonna have to read up a little bit more on cloacas.
It's a movie, goddammit.
Would that be a snicken or a chake?
Yes.
That's part 2.
I like Jake.
Jake.
I like Jake.
And then we can have that song, Shake Your Love. I just can't shake it.
Shake your groove thing. Shake your groove thing. Show me how to do it now.
We're not gonna shake it. Shake it. We're not gonna. Oh, my fucking Lord. This has got, look, we're rich, okay? That's all I know. You know?
I'm saying this is the thing that will allow you to print money. This.
How funny would this be?
This.
Can you imagine the fucking 5 of us walk in there into a movie studio and go, all right, guys, sit down. We're going to tell you the movie now. And then they look at us and go, get the fuck out.
Like, you actually have to start off, not even just like, here's the movie. Like, all right, listen, just let us get to the end. Let us get to the end. Let us get to the end. That's it. Just let us get to the end. Okay? All right, so there's this farm and a house that's infested with snakes. No, let us get to the end. Let us get to the end. It takes like 58 minutes to give like a fucking 17-minute pitch. No. I know. It's insane. It's stupid. I know. But listen to the next part. Just let us finish.
Look, I know I'm following you to the car, but listen, the one part is this. we're fucking in front of the guy's house. Like, fucking stop following me, guys.
Fucking window. I know you're eating dinner, but listen, just look at the poster.
And then it ends with them like climbing into bed, and you're like on the branch, on the tree, like sticking your head in, just and then right after the credits, it sets up the sequel. I swear to God, if any one of you ever comes to my fucking studio again, they'll have a shot on site, and security only carries billy clubs.
But that's another fucking movie. 5 fucking lunatics trying to sell a movie, scaring the shit out of people, and the whole movie industry just quits, and it's just us now.
Well, congratulations, boys. You broke movies. What do you mean? Like, they don't have money? No. You broke it. You broke the film industry. It doesn't work anymore. It shattered into a million pieces, and you were the direct cause of all this joylessness in the world now. All right, cool.
Actually, there is a series like that.
Oh, shit.
What?
Get Shorty has the guy from IT Crowd, and basically he's like in a mob but wants to get out and wants to be like in the film industry.
Yeah.
And he ends up working in the film industry, but like runs it as the mob. So like the mob is like going out threatening like actors and shit like that.
They don't have fucking snakes and chickens.
They don't have snakes and chickens. No, but yeah.
So I was sent over here because I heard you were having a little bit of a problem with the trailer that we got you. We have had several discussions before I've come to you now, and we have determined that the trailer we have given you is adequate. If you do not agree, we will probably have to come to some more aggressive discourse, which I can guarantee you will be far more unpleasant for you than it is for me, if you understand my meaning.
And how about this? Then the guy wakes up the next morning and there's a snake head in his bed. You don't come to Connecticut and talk to a man like Leo Pond that way.
Just give me. I just wanted gum. That's all I asked for extra in my rider. I just wanted gum. Oh yeah, fine. Leave the gum. Take the cannoli.
Oh, the show also starred Ray Romano as well.
Really?
Look at me. I'm trying to work in the film industry and you know, also, you know, I'm in the mafia, I guess.
Actually, it's pretty fucked up. He falls in love with like the head of the mafia, but it's like he's afraid for his life. It's a fucked up show, but it's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's a movie or a
it's a series based off of I guess there was a book and a movie.
Yeah, there was a movie that starred John Travolta. Right?
Yeah, but this is a TV series. I guess the movie veered away from the book. The TV show.
Yeah.
The TV show is closer to the book.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll get a chance to see that at some point in the near future.
Yeah, I mean, if there's another pandemic going on, I watched Breaking Bad for the first time four times since this in full.
Oh,
since last year.
Have you checked out its like sequel sister series, Better Call Saul?
Oh yes, I got that too. Yeah, I love it. I mean, that's supposed to come back, but you never know. Sometimes they just run out of money and they go, all right, we're canceled.
Well, no, they luckily with Better Call Saul, they're planning on ending it with what's coming up. So like they knew exactly what their story was the whole time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I love that shit. I love finite stories, like good beginning, middle, and end. That's hard to come by. Otherwise, you end up with like the last like season and a half of fucking Sopranos, where it's like, all right, so I guess the check cleared. So good job.
Yeah, it's like basically, I want to watch this every week. I love to watch fat Italian people eat every fucking 10 minutes. You know what I mean? That was the whole show.
I could drive through the fucking north end of Boston and do that. I don't fucking turn on HBO. I don't need a subscription for that bullshit. Just take the tea.
The prequel looks pretty good, though.
Yeah? You think so? I don't know anything about it yet, but, I just don't. I don't know. I guess they're going to be back in time, like sort of like in like Saul was, like from Breaking Bad. Is that what they're going to do? Or
It's based off of who is the head of the family there?
Tony.
Yeah, it's him as a kid growing up.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
But the kid they got playing him, dude, looks just like him.
Is that his dad?
The
That's not his
receding
dad.
hairline and everything.
Wait, that's okay. Wasn't his kid supposed to be in it or something?
It might be his kid because I mean, like he has his face, same smirk.
Yeah, I heard it was this kid was going to play something in, or it was a movie or whatever it is. It might be this, but that would be amazing, you know, because look, they can't come up. They seem to not come up with any good ideas for anything else. So you have to keep fucking beating things. Like we could be on Netflix with this snark shit. You know what I mean? We go to fucking, and then we have the Snakes do a comedy special, and they put that on there too. You know,
it'd have to be a holiday special.
Yeah, but this is everything. Yeah, this is like everything. Christmas,
but its own specific holiday. Like it would air right at the beginning of June because it's snake killing season. Because this is when they get warm, so they get a lot faster at that point.
Father's Day will be different this year.
Well, isn't St. Patrick's Day the day St. Patrick like got all the snakes out of Ireland?
Yeah, but who knew he put them in your fucking house?
And St. Patrick was actually Italian.
Tom says James Gandolfini's son is playing young Tony Soprano.
What a stretch. Huh.
And that was Rick saying, sorry guys, my phone died. Had so much fun tonight.
Oh, that was
We figured as much.
Yeah.
It was fun. We're so glad you're here, Rich.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been funny if a snake really got him through the wall and pulled him through.
Well, that's what's going to happen in the movie.
How great would this movie be? I'm not kidding, because we can make this like amazing. I mean, him telling a real story was like, this is compelling shit. You know what I mean? Like, people don't like this is scary shit. Guys would take women, so we're doubling tickets, right? Because women get scared. Next thing you know, they grab your dick in the movie theater. Boom. You see?
Yeah, it happens every time.
It does. That's why Well, I go to porno movies.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense. Yes.
No, but you're doubling the tickets because you're not.
Bare knuckle hope that that's actually a woman that's grabbing me.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. All of a sudden your phone rings and she's like, "Honey, I'm getting popcorn." I'm like, "That's not you holding my dick right now." Wait a minute. You went and got popcorn?
Excuse me. What are you doing with my dick? Don't worry about it. No, I think we're gonna have a difference of opinion on what you holding my dick means right now.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm feeling a lot of things right now, but primarily fear. Please drop my penis and step away from me. Thank you. I can't believe this is the third time I've had to say this tonight.
Can't you just play the movie like you usually do? This is like, I'm telling you, this is fucking money here. This is like, you know, we get like a big snake, like a Jaws snake, you know what I mean? And and it's mechanical, and it's like, you know, and it fucking comes up, hey, fuck you, put your axe. He grabs the axe from you, and he calls you a bitch. You know what I mean? And he's like, come on, bring it, motherfucker. I'll take you to the well.
I view it as a bit more of like a kind of fucking dark comedy. Like rolling up and like kind of like starting off like, oh, you know, we'll get this place fixed up and we're able to finally, you know, say goodbye to it.
Leo in his fucking overalls.
And then, you know, then the snakes just come pouring in and it's just wearing him down. He's like, it's funny, but he's like at the same time like, this is fucking nuts. And then finally he just reaches his like Michael Douglas falling down breaking point and he's like, that's it. I fucking knew it was going to be me or them. I choose me. And this gears up and goes in and just fucking lays waste. And you know,
I didn't start this.
Like the Burbs type shit. Like Joe Dante would be the perfect person to direct it.
And he'd have a haircut like Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Wearing overalls with his farmer.
You kill the very last like queen snake.
and as soon as you like cut her head off with a huge fucking gleaming machete, you just see the head drop, and you're like, "Don't tread on me."
But we got to have Sam Jackson say, "Get these motherfucking snakes out of his motherfucking house." And before
Get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking farm.
No, we get Chris Rock because Chappelle's doing much better than him now. We haven't heard from Chris Rock. We could probably get him now. What the fuck with these snakes? We get Will. Oh no, Willis is dead. Fuck. Oh no. Gary Coleman's dead.
Wow.
Right.
I wanted to have him. That would have been good to have Gary Coleman. What about Emmanuel Lewis? He's still doing stuff?
I don't fucking know.
Michael J. Fox. He'll look really scared.
Oh,
sorry. I went too far. I'm sorry.
Yikes. Ooh. His favorite animal is a cheek.
All right, man. I got to bounce.
Okay. Yeah. I know we ran late. I apologize for that.
You apologize? Fucking,
Yeah,
are you
man.
kidding? I gotta get a towel to dry my face off from fucking laughing so far. I mean, I got sweat pouring off me, and it's not even 90 degrees. It wasn't even. It was like 80 today. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, this was fucking
Just a
hilarious.
cool breezy 80. Yeah.
The
cool
snakes
breezy
are.
80. I'm fucking sitting here in what amounts to sitting in a warm breath.
I feel like a swampy pussy right now. I'm like really fucking just moist.
I fucking get it. Like, I'm glad the resolution on my camera's not any better because I am actually it works because it's even, just an even layer of flop sweat from sitting here. It belies because my paleness acts as like against the prism of it. You're like, oh, he's not that shiny. But believe me, I am. If I took this hat off right now, all three of you would be like, ah! It would actually make the sound. The light would bounce off my dome piece, and it would actually it would hit the microphone. It would actually go like as it occurred. Like, oh no, my eyes! Damn you, Brandon! No. It's bad. Like, I'm so fucking pale, dude. I gotta put on fucking 30 SPF. Whenever it's a full moon.
Really?
Like, oh, God, no, it's 9 p.m. and I have to go to 7-Eleven. Fine.
Honey, can I borrow your umbrella? I don't want to borrow.
People say to me all the time, they're like, what do you wear when it's sunny out and you have to go outside? I'm like, pretty bold of you to presume that I'm going outside when the sun is out. Oh, madness.
Well, we'll wrap things up. I want to remind everybody, check the show notes up above or down below, depending on where you're watching or listening to us. I have all the information for Bob right there. And Bob, you have 3 shows right now that you're doing, 3 podcasts?
I don't even know anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing Levy Land on Syndicate Radio TV, The Miserable Men Show with Shuli, Mike Morse, Brent Hatley, Mark Burns, and there could be another one coming soon. Look at my hair. Holy shit, I'm fucking sweating like a motherfucker. I'm like, oh. And then, hold on, let me just swim up there. And then there might be something else coming in a couple of weeks, so keep your ears open and your eyes.
Very cool. And where do you like fans interacting with you on social media?
Twitter, I'm at Levy __ sir. I talk to everybody on Facebook. I have Bob Levy, and then there's a Reverend Bob Levy. And on Instagram, I'm Levy Bob because I lost my password and I had to go from Bob Levy to Levy Bob. I had to open another one, so I know what I'm doing.
Awesome. Brandon.
Hey, you can come on over and check out the Powers Combined Facebook group. It's a geeky group. A lot of fun, a lot of good people there. Number one rule is just don't be a jerk. People come there to geek out. Nobody wants to deal with dickheads when they're having fun. Yeah. And other than that, you can check me out on Twitter at Brandon's Powers and Instagram at This Brandon Has Powers. And I'm also on the Dorkening podcast every Wednesday with Mr. Leo.
Nice.
Benjamin.
All social media platforms, man. Toking with the Dead on Facebook, still toking. On Twitter, the Toking, Instagram, Still Toking with stilltoking.com. Go to stilltoking.com. You can find everything you want to know about what we do.
Yeah, and you guys follow me, and I'll follow you back because I can't find shit. You know what I mean? So I'm really bad at that shit. So like, but I follow everybody. I'm very good to people. Like, you know what I mean? I think you should talk to people. If you're gonna spend time on there, you should fucking talk to people. You don't just post shit and go, all right. And they're like, so when are you gonna be in Connecticut? I'm like, Connecticut? I'm not going back to Connecticut. I heard about that fucking place. There's snakes all over the place.
I'd be like, oh, the next time your mother invites me over so I can fuck her again. How you like them apples, motherfucker? Apple fuck, bitch.
I'm doing 2 shows.
I come early every time, too.
Oh,
that means 2 things.
My shirt is soaked. I'm soaked. I feel like I'm at a public pool, and I just got thrown in.
I feel like I'm an amateur wet T-shirt night. And
Hey, what do you think?
I am definitely 4th runner-up with a bullet. I'm in 2nd place if it weren't for all the, shoulder hair.
They don't seem to like shoulder hair.
Well, if you enjoyed the show, head on over.
If they didn't enjoy the show, they're dead. Okay? Are you kidding? This was unbelievable. This was so much fucking fun. Fuck them if they didn't like it. Don't fucking tell them. Just say you had a good time. Fuck it. We'll see you next week. Fuck them.
There we go.
I like that. It's a very all-encompassing. We will see you next week, or we won't. Sorry, Leo. Go ahead.
Oh, no worries. Okay, if I can hit the right button, just Google Leo Pond, you'll find a bunch of stuff. But I run something called the Dorkening Podcast Network, just about 40 shows on the network, a lot of awesome people doing a lot of awesome stuff. And I do a bunch of shows during the week. Monday, we do the Creator Spotlight, and which you're watching now for Thursday. Tuesdays, we do Splash Pages, the Comic Book Club, and Wednesdays, I do Still Token with Ben. And we do the Dorkening as well, also on Wednesday. And a couple other shows coming down the pike by some awesome people. And with that, we'll catch you later. Bye.
Take care.